What's going on, everybody? KingofDragons 5000 here, coming at you with another figure review. Today we'll be having a look at the Mcfarlane Toys DC Multiverse Black Lantern Superman from Blackest Night. And so here we have Black Lantern Superman posing out of the packaging. Before we take a look at the figure, let's run through his accessories. Black Lantern Superman only comes with the legs of the Atrocitus Build-A-Figure, which we'll have a better look at when he's all put together, as well as your Mcfarlane display stand. Other than that, he doesn't come with any other accessories, no alternate hands, no flight stand, which is a little bit of a shame. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually have a closer look at Black Lantern Superman. And so here we have a closer look at Black Lantern Superman, and I think Mcfarlane's done a really good job with the face sculpt here. For those of you who don't know, this is not Black Lantern Kal-L, this is Black Lantern Kal-L from Earth 2. This is Black Lantern Earth 2 Superman, and the original DC Direct Blackest Night Superman was very specific when it said Earth 2 Superman. So yes, this is not the Earth Prime Superman, this is Earth 2, the same Earth that Alan Scott and Jay Garrett are from. So having a look at this Superman, they did a very good job with the, I guess, decaying Man of Steel here. I really like this head sculpt. It is fantastic. It's very zombie-ish. He is missing his nose, as you can see, looking really nice. I do like it. It's a very, very disturbing look at the original Man of Steel, and they did a really good job with the paint apps. The hair is also really nice shape for Superman's hair. The Page Puncher Superman hair was like this, I probably would have liked it a little bit more. But anyway, yes, it's a really nice hair sculpt for the Man of Steel here. The only thing it's missing is the graying temples, because Earth 2 Superman did have graying temples because he's technically older than Prime Earth Superman. So yeah, he is missing the gray in his hair, which he should have, which I'll probably get around to doing that sometime in the future. He does have the Black Lantern headband right here, although I do recall it going into his hair. It's not like this where it just stops at his head. It goes into his hair and around his head, almost like a crown, and most Black Lanterns had it too, so yeah, a little bit of an inaccuracy there. Having a look at his outfit, though, it is clearly a Black Lantern now. I really do like the S shield that we have on him right here. It is the Earth 2 Superman S, where the top of the S did connect into the corner right here, as you can see. But instead of having your traditional Superman pentagon, we have just a triangle right here with the Black Lantern insignia right here. One thing to note is that they didn't paint the middle part of the Black Lantern insignia. Now, the insignia is supposed to represent black hands, so each of these little bars represents a finger, and he's supposed to have a middle finger right here, which this Superman obviously doesn't have it. I don't know if that's just on mine or if all the other Supermans are like that, but yeah, he is missing some silver paint right there. So looking at the rest of the figure, I do like that the insignia goes into his cape. Now, I really love the Black Lantern capes. The way it is that each of these little pieces is its own cape, and then we do have a part of the cape coming in the back right here. So there's technically like 5 parts where the cape would connect. I remember the original Blackest Night Superman had this really big cape, and it was all connected in one part, made him very back heavy. I like the direction that Mcfarlane went. We have these 2 parts which are connected to the front, these 2 parts which are connected to the front, and then we have this part connecting to his back, and that does make it a lot lighter than that original DC Direct figure. So really do like that. I especially love the texturing throughout his outfit here. That's one thing we've seen a lot in the Blackest Night wave, is the texturing. Very good texturing on his costume. It's not just form fitted to his body. You can actually see there is some material here. As you can see, he is starting to decay. He's been dead for roughly 20 years. And no, I'm just joking about it. It was like 10-15 years from Infinite Crisis to Blackest Night. But yeah, you can see his flesh is very decayed, and you can see places where they opted to paint the black and then paint the flesh tone, because it is very obvious. There is some paint apps throughout his flesh tone, so I do like that. Really good paint throughout the body. It does highlight all that. One thing I do want to point out is that he has such a very slender frame, Black Lantern Superman didn't have a slender frame. He was still built like Superman. This does have somewhat of a slimmer body, which I'm not a fan of a slim-bodied Superman. I would prefer him bulky. He needs to be a little bit bulkier, where Black Lantern Batman needs to be a little bit skinnier. He needs to be a little bit bulkier. Then we do have something that was on most of the first Black Lanterns that we saw, and that's this silver ring on their stomach going into the like a belt piece right here. We have that same triangle that goes to his almost to his knees on this one, but yeah, it's the same that we saw on Deathstorm and Black Lantern Batman. So yeah, very uniform right there. And as you would expect, it's just black outfit with some silver, and I really do like the silver. It does pop very nicely on this figure. Very good decisions by Mcfarlane, and one thing that I think is the only thing that bothers me, he is missing the black ring. No Black Lantern ring on this Superman at all, which is very unfortunate. He does need the Black Lantern ring because he is one of the first Black Lanterns we actually see in Blackest Night. So yeah, a little bit of shame, but I do like the way he came out overall. So with that out of the way, guys, let's get him posed and compared to other figures you may have in your collection. Here we have Black Lantern Superman posed next to a Marvel Legends Cyclops and a DC Multiverse Superman. Here we have Black Lantern Superman posed next to a WWE Elite Scale figure and a Mezco 1/12 Collective Popeye the Sailor Man. And for one final comparison, here we do have Black Lantern Superman posed next to a Lightning Collection White Ranger and a Star Wars Black Series Mandalorian. So with the comparisons out of the way, let's actually move on to his articulation. Now, Black Lantern Superman does have a double ball joint in the head, so he can look up quite a bit. And he really doesn't look down all too much. We do get better backwards movement than we do have forward movement. He does tilt side to side really nicely, as well as turns left and right. Does have a ball joint in the shoulder, which does pivot back quite a bit. Doesn't pivot too far forward, but we get better backwards movement, and we get some up and down play on that. Does go all the way around as well as out to the side. A little bit loose going out, but it still holds its weight up. Like, I do have to apply some pressure to make that go down. He does have a bicep swivel at the bicep, double band at the elbow, a swivel hinge here at the wrist. If you just can see, he does go up and down, or you can pivot that to have him go in and out. It just depends on how you want to have that joint situated. He does have a mid-torso joint right here, which does go all the way around really nicely. Leans back to about right there. Leans forward, very little, if any. He really doesn't lean too far forward. When combining both joints, he leans back to about right there. Leans forward a little bit better with this bottom joint, so I do like that. And then of course it does rotate on that joint. Then we do have his feet, or his legs, that do kick forward and back, out to the side, no problem. Thigh swivel, yes, he does have a thigh swivel. Double bend here at the knee going all the way back. We do have rotation here at his foot, a hinge which goes forward and back. We do have forward facing pin for rocker ankle, and then we can give him a true rocker ankle as well. And then finally, he does have a very, very generous toe hinge. So with that out of the way, guys, let's actually get Black Lantern Superman posed for my final thoughts, and then we'll wrap up this review. And so here we have the Black Lantern Superman pose for my final thoughts, and overall I really do like the way this figure came out. Now, I know there's a lot of people that don't like the way Black Lantern Superman looks, and I understand that. It's a completely different look than what we've been accustomed to, but I really did like the Blackest Night storyline when it did come out, and Blackest Night Superman was one of my first issues that I read. I really do like the way how Earth 2 Superman looks as a Black Lantern. Now, it is a little bit unfortunate that Mcfarlane did miss one little area of paint, but I'm not going to crucify the entire figure because of that one little mistake. It still looks really, really nice. I love the sculpt work that they did here with the figure. I love the head. I think the body could be a little bit bigger because Kal-L was still kind of massive as a Black Lantern, so I don't know why he's a little bit slimmer here. I guess they wanted to incorporate the zombie look, but Overall, I still like the way he came out, and the texturing on the outfit does match up with what we've seen on other figures, so really good detail there by Mcfarlane. Now, if you are looking for Blackest Night Superman, he is starting to hit stores at the time I'm making this video. I did pick up mine from Amazon, so if you guys did order yours from Amazon, you should be getting it soon. If not, I already have it in hand. This Superman is going to run you about $25, which is your standard Build-A-Figure Mcfarlane figure price, so yeah, it still evens out eventually because you're pretty much paying $20 a figure and then $5 extra for a Build-A-Figure, so I guess it does even out, especially with Atrocitus, who is very massive, I might add. Other than that, guys, I really do recommend Blackest Night Superman for any Blackest Night or Superman collector out there. So with that being said, I'm KingofDragons 5000. Don't forget to like this video, leave a comment, subscribe to my channel, go ahead and check out all my other action figure reviews as well as all my other DC Mcfarlane videos. Hopefully you find them informative. As always, if there's a figure you would like to see me review, let me know down in the comments, and if it's in my collection, I'll gladly have a look at it. While you're at it, check out my Instagram account for new and exciting action figure photos, and as always, ring that bell to be notified every time I upload a video. Until next time, guys, I'll see you later. Take care, everyone.